she was going to attack Diego.
No, it was actually David Bobadilla because Diego was like, should I let her in? And David looked out the people and he's like, fuck no, bro. Check that out. She's a catfish. Diego's like, you're right. Let's fucking tell her to go to the lobby and we'll meet her in the lobby so we can go get a coffee at Starbucks. And that's when he alerted security. And that's, why she panicked and she was attacked by racism.
Not even people, just pure racism.
Why just bottom trying to sound tough? Who is he talking to?
The number one rule about a gated neighborhood is not letting F words or N words into that gated community.
I've already kicked out all the N words.
Then please self-remove and prep yourself.
This is my community.
What?
I'm the president of the HOA.
LGBTQIA HOA?
Yep.
Is there anything in LGBTQIA, like any of the letters that you don't agree with?
PQIA+, and I don't like lesbians or bisexual men. I really don't like gays either, so shit.
Shit, who do you like?
So wait, go look in the mirror right now and try to figure some shit out.
No, you and King won't last. I bet money on that.
Oh yes, we would. I'd make it last.
Ryan, are you capable of sustaining, pre-com and not orgasming and holding out? Like, are you a Kundalini tantric sex yoga master?
Guru.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the name of the muscle, that controls the penis flex?
The corpus callosum.
That's in the fucking brain.
Is that true, Abby? Is that the name of the muscle?
No, it's your mother that controls the name of the muscle.
Ooh.
Oh my god, such a third grade answer.
Shots fired.
I thought we let out all the N words. What are we doing with one here? You forgot one. You forgot to kick one.
What's it called? Did you Google it, Ryan?
Yeah. Only N words called.
What is it called?
I can't pronounce these. Anyway, I will try.
King Solomon, King
Cavernosus and bulbospongiosis muscles.
Ah, speaking of a bulbous.
Good morning, Michael.
Yeah, what's up, Beth?
Oh, good evening.
That's my bad. That's not my name.
I would like to present a motion.
Rigid. The bulbospongiosis muscle compresses the deep dorsal vein of the penis to contribute to the erection. Right.
I would like to pass a motion to make McZed the president of this HOA.
Sorry. We're not holding elections.
HOAs are fun if you know how to use them, by the way.
I'm sorry, he cannot even control his wife, let alone us.
That's cheap. That's cheap coming from a woman who has no love in her life at all and is at the grocery store with coupons all the time.
Yeah.
I'm at home.
You're a tome?
Oh wait, guys, it's my mother.
Oh, I want to meet your mom.
Oh shit.
So I pulled Nora Bandura's 5150 report from her legal abstract in the docket, and it said that not only did she say that she was the true descendant of Ishmael, but she also said that this was all a conspiracy by Anne Frank to have her arrested.
Anne Frank?
Yeah, she claims that Anne Frank is responsible for her being detained and being arrested.
That seems like poor taste.
She said she saw a glint in the eye of Anne Frank, and this is what caused her to have her emotional meltdown.
The little girl who was murdered by the Nazis. She saw a glint in her eye.
That's what she said with Diego.
Diego says that she's not real, but I think that she's
Anne
Barbara
Frank
Walters.
or Princessia?
Anne Frank.
He thinks it's a trans.
Barbara Walters, so
He
I
thinks
think
it's a
Anne
trans
Frank.
boy that they dressed up as a little girl.
I mean, she looked more mannish than she sounded on Clubhouse when I saw the video.
Ooh, Nora? Her caveman chin?
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, just to let you know, I finally pulled it up. Right now, Pitbull's on stage performing. There's still people on the track, but they haven't even remotely got it started.
All right, Mr. 305.
Yeah, I don't know. I just was hearing in the background some where the guys were going out. Their crew teams were warming up the tires.
There's some girls with black and white, checkerboardy looking like spandex, and they be bending over, and they got some thick ass booty, like they got BBLs up in that thing, like it's a Honda.
Do you think Nora's gonna come out of prison and like lose weight?
I don't know, but I think the more that people talk about her on this app, she's going to come out and think she is like a martyr and think that, yeah, I did and act a fool. Yeah.
I would be very surprised if we actually see her back on this app.
She will come back.
I bet you 50 yen.
I will take
50
that.
yen?
I will take that bet.
Actually, I realize that's not very much money.
That's
I mean,
fine.
look at-
Let's just bet $1. Anybody want to bet me $1 that we never see Nora Bandora on this app again?
$1.
I don't want to dox myself to you. I will give you one coupon if I ever come back to
Actually,
Chicago.
I don't think anyone cares about your address.
What's
Is
your
that a llama shitting in the background?
by the end?
Damn, that's a shitting llama.
Be nice to King.
You know, I
Yeah,
really.
tell him to be nice. I will block
Yeah,
him.
King, leave my friend alone.
What are those things called? They're not llamas, but
It's just an easy
Alpacas.
target. It's just an easy
Yes,
target.
alpacas.
Okay, come at me.
alpacas.
I will not
Those are the cutest, most amazing animals. I would marry an alpaca before I would marry.
I wouldn't come at you with a 10-foot pole.
He's got one.
Dr. Don, can we maybe crowdfund an alpaca and build an alpaca farm on your estate in Georgia?
He will shoot them.
No, he won't. We'll make it into a YouTube channel. It'll be called Veterans and Alpaca Therapy.
Oh, that is cute.
Well, I mean, like between alpacas and llamas and goats, I like to like punch them all in the fucking face because
Whoa.
alpacas, fucking llamas spit on you, and a fucking goat will piss on you.
Damn,
so what
really?
you should do is make like cute garments.
Oh, Zenamini is here. Zenamini has also started an interesting clubhouse curation business.
Who's Tavon?
Tivon is an alien trans hooker living in North Hollywood.
Is that a real body picture?
I don't know, is that your real photo, King?
Of course it is. It's been my real picture for 4 years now. I don't know who you are, but you should know that already.
It really does resemble a camel.
I would expect something like that from Abby. Come on now. Don't lower
You
yourself.
do
to that.
resemble a camel.
Get off my ass, nigga.
Do you know what the most
Trust me, there's nothing there.
Do you know what the most confusing day is in Saudi
Why,
Arabia?
You already tested out on your mother?
What is it with my mother that you're so obsessed with?
I don't know. She tasted very, very good last night.
Oh, did she?
Whoa.
Alright.
Cheese curds.
She likes the cheese
I gave her
curds.
syphilis and she fucked your father afterwards, so.
Oh,
Say
you, so
goodbye
you,
to your
you, you
parents
just
soon.
said you have syphilis. Like, you just.
Yeah.
Damn.
You gave it to your mom and your
I don't even have to. This is what low credit score activity sounds like.
Damn.
credit score.
Man, this app must be a composite of like 490.
No, I would say like 430.
420.
Just below the threshold.
Yeah, 419, not even 4.
Imagine caring so much about money.
419, got a minute?
Isn't it kind of funny that Randy Rabbi McDickerson is always talking about making money and money and money, and then he's always
Yeah,
criticizing.
and then he has no real country to go back. I
He
hope
has
he gets deported.
billions and billions.
I watched that video again. There's no Diego to be seen in the video. That's a lie.
No, Beth was just having some fun.
Yeah.
He was up in his condo with David Bobadilla pouring gin and tonics.
Oh, by the way, I sent you a back channel, Ellen.
What?
You should watch that one. Hold on, I will send it to this one. It's a funny one. Hold on.
David's like, come on, bro. We can't hang out with chicks.
We don't do anything. How much do you think Bobadilla weighs? I get the feeling that he's like a skinny drunk.
He weighs 187 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's big.
Wait, why is
That's
it?
a big boy.
200 maybe up to 210 pounds.
How much do you weigh, Ryan?
I weigh 166.
Oh wow, I thought you were like a
Wait.
petite
Ellen,
F word.
check your back channel, the photo. that I
I'm
sent you.
normally
I don't know how to do
145.
that. You're normally 145, so you're 20 pounds overweight right now?
Yeah, he has a big ass.
Damn. That is. Do you think it's the prep? Because I heard prep
No,
can
it's
put
the-
you can
it's
put
the
weight on prep.
Reese's Cups.
He's going by Ryan
It's
Hating.
the Reese's cup for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well, we got Don actually in the room. Don, do you think using a magnifying glass and natural sunlight to burn off a herpes sore on your middle finger would be advisable?
No.
You don't believe in natural therapeutics like light radiation to burn herpes sores on middle fingers?
No, I mean, when I used to have to get rid of, like, warts off of people, I had this little canister that had a little Q-tip on it. I'd fill it full of liquid nitrogen and, like, pull the trigger and the tip of the Q-tip would get freezing cold with the fucking liquid nitrogen, and I'd burn it off your dick.
Oh Lord Almighty!
Yeah. If you had herpes and I recognized your ulcers, I'd probably just give you a script of Valtrex.
Yeah, Ryan is on the Valtrex when he anticipates a middle finger flare up.
What about a Z-Pack? Does a Z-Pack work for that?
No, that's an antibiotic. That's like when
I was asking for a friend, and that friend is Abby, just so you know.
Well, I mean, if you don't know the
Ryan, why is your guy into me?
I won't jerk you off with my right hand, okay? Just so you all know. Or stick my middle finger up your butt.
You should.
So wait, if you're in a bad
You don't have to
relationship,
worry about hanging out with me.
is that how you kill your partner, by sticking your middle finger up a butthole?
Oh, that's hot.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah, you just reach up and grab their prostate out because you were a faggot to begin with.
Wait, Abby, you like that?
Yeah, if he does it to you, I would.
Yeah, shows how much you know. Abby doesn't have a prostate.
So I heard that Diego activated.
I'm learning more about Abby right now.
Sleeper agent Nora.
What did he do?
Nora, right? Like
Yeah.
Diego activated her to go on a full ISIS rampage in New York.
Yes. Allegedly, he did.
Yeah, he was her little sleeper cell.
Xana, you Chris?
Hey, what's up, Ryan?
How are you?
Doing good.
But my hypothesis is that he got a baby recently.
Hypothesis? You're a fucking doctor, Abby.
I don't care. Hypothesis is that
Think about that.
He got a baby recently, so he was way less online and way less available to free Palestine on this app. So she was like obsessed.
Oh, hi, Sasha.
That attention went like disappeared basically. I think that drove her crazy, and then he came back, but he came back like very sparsely. Yeah, perhaps, and then they're supposed to meet again. So they already met. They're supposed to meet again, and then he canceled the trip, so she went insane. And then either that or he just figured out that she was crazy when she was at the spot and made up a story afterwards. It's also possible.
I wonder who the next crash out is going to be on this app.
Me.
What are your bets here?
Me.
I'm willing to bet that.
I told Diogenes, invite me to your office and cancel the trip.
Well, Abby, you got to hear the King Shuki analysis of you because.
No, I don't care. I have heard it all. Like, he already did it like a billion times.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It's not original.
He was recently in a room with this guy named Resistance, who calls El Normo El Nostro all the time, which really cracks me up.
Right, that's funny.
Yeah, Resistance actually also posted his like docket number for his assault charge because he was being charged with, I guess, assault. He attacked a Jewish man at a Free Palestine event, he says. So
Like you do.
he posted his actual docket. I took a screenshot of it because I'm going to Google it eventually, but probably not.
Also, the Deep State Patriots, they shared a Google Sheets with all their email addresses, their names, and everything. They're trying to coordinate a coup against the Trump administration.
So who do you think is going to be the next crash out?
I think Jazzy's,
No, Jazzy always been like this. There's no way.
Yeah, Jazzy is what she is.
She hasn't been in that situation, so.
Yeah, that's true. Not crash out in terms of an anti-Semitic crash out. I'm talking like.
No, we're talking about that type of crash out. Maybe not anti-Semitic per se, but like newsworthy, viral.
I don't know. The newer one is an exceptional,
I
case
remember
study.
I came in your room. It's like, have you seen it? You didn't believe me.
I couldn't believe that was her because we are so conditioned, we're so visual that when you hear somebody's voice, and you construct an image of somebody based off of their voice, and then when you actually see their picture or meet them in real life, you're like, what the fuck? Like
it was really shocking to see like the face tied to the voice. I was like, what?
I told you guys, and that all just confirms all communication is hypnosis.
I think I've heard that before.
Have you heard that all hypnosis is communication?
It'd be weird if it weren't.
I mean, just to go from point A to point B requires a tremendous amount of hypnosis to get you there. I mean, there's red lights, there's stop signs, there's caution signs, there's a tremendous amount of imagery and symbols guiding you from point A to point B. You might say that it's hypnotizing you into compliance.
Right. That's probably what I'd say. Or maybe I would just cross the street.
But you can't cross the street unless you get hypnotized.
Right. You keep explaining this to me as I'm crossing the street.
Hey, what is the room title about?
Flowers, bees, honey.
All the peaceful stuff, huh?
Yes, you're in a blissful room.
Ooh, I love that.
Bliss, pure bliss.
Yes.
So, Mixed, what's it like coming off of a fresh Shabbos and starting a new week?
I don't know. I don't know what it's like to not do it.
Are you gaming, Mixed?
Gaming? No. I was looking up some news. Apparently, they nixed the Israeli superhero they were going to have in the Captain America movie. They were going to have Sabra, the Israeli Marvel character.
Yeah, they didn't nix her. I think she just has less of a role in the movie.
Oh, okay.
And they changed her name to Ruth Bat-Seraph.
I really like that actress, Shira Haas. She's really good.
Yeah, it's unfortunate people are boycotting it, but I guess that's just comes with the territory. It's amazing that fucking movie has even come out though, because they shot like 5 different, like it was in production hell for like 5 years.
Right. I feel like in the modern political climate, having a superhero tied to the American brand is tricky. They even dealt with that with Captain America back in the day. They like referenced it in the movies. He like had an era in the comic books where he's like, I don't like America anymore. Call me Nomad.
Well, what about Gal Gadot from the Avengers, from Wonder Woman? I mean, she's,
She's not Israeli. She's Amazonian.
I know, but she's a Zionist.
No, she's Amazonian. It's totally different. All those Amazonians just happen to have Israeli accents while they speak English. Don't think about it too much.
What does Gal Gadot mean in Hebrew?
It's not Godot, by the way. I think it's like Gadot.
I know, but isn't Gal Gadot like Hebrew?
I guess. I don't know. It's a modern name. I don't know what they mean of it.
How do you think you'd fare in Israel? Do you think you'd like it? Like living in Israel?
Yeah, I would.
You wouldn't miss any creature comforts, or I guess. Would there be a difference in terms?
I probably miss like the library.
What, they don't have library in Tel Aviv?
Well, they're not going to have as many English books in Israel at a public library as they have in New York.
Oh, I see. Yeah, New York really is the best. I mean, do you like the Metropolitan Museum of Art?
No, I don't like the city.
What?
Stay out of New York. I don't like the city. It's garbage there.
Are you in Long Island?
No.
Oh wait, you're in upstate, right? Like Westchester.
Yeah, west of Westchester. I'm in Rockland.
So what are your 2025 goals, Mixed?
I guess kind of modest for this year. I'm still in mourning for my father, so focusing on that. But that comes with its own kind of growth and development. So, space to focus.
But don't you have a limitation on how long you can mourn?
Yes. That's what I just said. 1 year.
Oh, it's 1 year.
Parents, yeah. For parents, you mourn for a year. For everyone else, it's roughly a month.
So in the morning, is there like personal reflection about how you live your life in comparison to the way your father lived his life, maybe like with diet or exercise?
Yeah, plenty. When I'm at prayers, praying special prayers because I'm in a state of mourning, thinking about him.
But aren't you also in that process thinking about yourself? Meaning, like, what are you eating? What are you actually like? How do you live your life? Meaning that, there's still a self-reflection in the thinking of that person.
Mm-hmm.
How long is it if you lose your husband or wife?
it's still only 30 days. The parents get the full year. The spouses still are only the 30 days.
5 business days.
So wait, what?
Well, there's 7 days of mourning for everyone. That's like the 7 days. That's like full on mourning, like stay on the floor, people come visit. But then there's like a sub state, which is like the role I'm in. For parents, it goes for the whole year, and for everyone else, it's 1 month.
So in the year of mourning, is there like additional scripture you read, or how does it make the year special or different? Like what are you?
Well, okay, so some of the customs are to not go to like parties, to not cut your hair too much, to let it like grow unkempt. Like a lot of the times when Jews are growing their beards, they're doing like a custom to enable some mourning activities to like remind them of some event that we're commemorating. But like in the event of mourning, you're just doing it. So like, you don't have to cut your hair as much. The idea being like you become disheveled. And then in terms of prayer, there's a special prayer that Jews say when a loved one passes away called the Kaddish, which is supposed to assist the deceased in rising up through the ranks of heaven or hell. So you do that for almost the full year. We stop short. We don't go the full 12 months for that one. But you say that prayer, and also it's considered praiseworthy for a mourner to be leading the community. So for like the entire year, I'm like the cantor for the community. Me and anyone else whose parents pass away.
And a yard site is like an annual remembrance, or is that they do that every?
Right. The yard site is the annual reflection of the day of death, and then usually you have like a kiddush so that everyone can like try to remember them and have an aliyah to their neshama, that they should also go up a level. So then every year you're supposed to remember that day, and then that's a special day to say Kaddish on that day. But in the year of mourning, every day is a day for Kaddish.
How many kids did your dad have, or how many siblings do you have?
I have an older brother and a younger sister.
Oh, I thought maybe you were like, some tribe of like 10 people or something.
Nope, we're pretty small. My father has only one brother, and my mother is an only child.
I know a Jew with like 7 siblings and 90 cousins.
Yep, I know a few like that.
Have you ever seen a photo of like 2 progenitors, husband and wife that have literally created like a 300-person tribe? It's an amazing photo to see.
I've seen, some people have like shown me their family photos. They're crazy.
But yeah, makes sense. I wonder about that whole like Jewish mourning stuff, because once I read this Reddit post, and it was this woman talking about how she was in mourning for like a year or 2, and she couldn't go out anywhere. Apparently, she only had to wear black. And then the Reddit post about her like going out, and then her, I guess, sister-in-law saw her and made a big whoop out of it. So I'm like wondering if she's Jewish, if she was like her background was like Jewish or not. Because I haven't heard of any like other culture with that practice.
Migzetta, have you ever been involved in anybody's conversion?
I don't think so. I mean, like I knew people in different stages of conversion, but I don't think I helped anybody.
So if you're not circumcised I mean, let's say you go to the Beit Din or you do a conversion, if you're not circumcised, you literally have to go to a surgeon and I assume like, purchase circumcision.
No, you'd have to go to a rabbi, a mohel really.
They will do that on an adult male?
Yeah, it's a surgical procedure, dude.
I get it, but I thought like, a mohel wouldn't do it on an adult. They would only do it on a child because as an adult,
No,
it would
I mean,
be too catastrophic to watch your fucking, the healing would be intense to have, as an adult, maybe. It's a bigger object.
It's a procedure like anything else.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fine.
But I thought, wait, if you are already circumcised, don't they still just have to draw blood from your dick?
Yeah, then that's just like
a needle
cut or something. They have to give you like a paper cut and say, "Praise God."
Oh fuck.
Is that like the last thing you do in the conversion, like in the Beit Din, where they're like, "Well, congratulations."
I mean, yeah, if there's a guy that's already been circumcised, like the last thing he's gonna be, it's gonna be like a drop of blood. It's just basically like a paper cut. Praise God. Yeah.
But does everybody like look at your dick and they're like, "Okay, we're about to puncture your penis to draw the blood. Relax.
No,
Here we go."
Listen, I don't know. Never been in any of those things. I assume they try and be respectful, give some privacy, but who knows?
It's just kind of a weird, ceremony. I mean, I can understand. To like, you really have to draw out the meaning of the event. I mean, it's because it's kind of like a private, intimate thing to go to the mohel or to the three people in the Beit. Is it three people in Beit Din that confirm you?
A Beit Din is made up of three people, but a bris milah is almost always done publicly. It's very rare to have. My son's bris milah was a bit private, but that was because it was during COVID. But usually the whole community's there. I don't know what a convert would want. They might not want like everyone showing up for their bris milah because that could be awkward for an adult.
What's a milah?
Milah is circumcision.
And what is bris?
It's the same thing. The proper Hebrew phrase is bris milah. The agreement, bris meaning contract or covenant.
Got it. Okay.
Of milah, of the surplusage.
So, like I had a friend, Greg, I went to his bar mitzvah, nice Jewish family. And, it turns out that he's, now gay and trans. I mean, what went wrong?
Gay and trans. Is that like, does the trans negate the gay?
No, meaning that I think you could still technically be trans, but not sexual. And so therefore you may not be gay.
But like, as a point of clarification, if we're saying that like guy you knew named Sam is now Samantha trans, and you're saying is gay, should I think that this Samantha that identifies as a woman now is interested in women or men? What should I be thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking like, what went wrong? Like, why did my normal friend from 8th grade turn out to be, so insanely deranged? I mean, and go
I don't know, why don't
against.
you ask her?
Well, he doesn't talk to me anymore. He hates me.
Well, maybe that's why you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why he decided to do what he did, but I think that honestly, it's the Adderall that maybe changed him
Probably.
Psychologically. I mean, he's on speed for many years, so being on speed and consuming mass amounts of cultural subversion, I think can shift a person's psychology significantly and make them, irascible and erase their memory of who they were. Hello, Raghav. Welcome to this gated community. Do you have gated communities in your community?
No, I'm new to this channel. Can you please explain about me?
Maybe we should let the moderators, explain this unique and dynamic conversation.
Yeah. So where are you from and what is your name?
You can say my name?
Yeah. Hello. Where are you from?
I was born inside your anus.
Okay, nice. So what do you do for a living?
I am working on not working and doing nothing every day, recording Clown House.
This is nice. By the way, I'm a designer. I'm a graphic designer.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you create us an image that says Free Nora Bandora for her soulmate Diego?
Yeah, I can.
Matt, that has to be your dog.
Yeah, this is a Google dog.
You're a fucking liar.
Google dog. You can search dogs in Google. And go to Google and you click images and then you can scroll endlessly until you find.
With hate speech, for example, which is actually something that we have to debate all the time because it's like, okay, so who decides what constitutes hate? Is it a dislike or is it a strong? I mean, like who gets to
The Supreme Court has
judge
adjudicated
hate?
that. But the
What?
Supreme Court has adjudicated that matter many times over.
That's fine. That doesn't mean that they're right. And that doesn't mean that I agree with it.
Right now.
All laws are justifiable.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna cite to the law to say that something's right or wrong. It has to
This is the current adjudication, outcome.
Well, I mean, look, what justice said that the rights are nonsense on stilts was
Let me Google that for you.
This is an unhealthy room by unhealthy people.
Hey, welcome. Another person.
Anyway, to me, the importance that people put behind the type of emotional crime is absurd and is unnecessary. If I am killing someone, it shouldn't matter if I did it because of hate or because of love.
Well, we want to encourage love, and we want to discourage selecting people because of.
I got bad news for you because you will never be able to actually control what people are feeling. And
It's not fighting hate. It's fighting haters who take action.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You're doing an action based on someone's subgroup or selection bias, and we want to discourage that. So we discourage that by having greater prison sentences and additional crimes based on how someone did something, because they selected somebody because they were a member of a certain group.
So is it the crime less worse if I just selected you because, I don't know, whatever reason that you
To me, it doesn't change the crime itself.
Right.
If you don't register hate crimes and you let them be interpreted as isolated crimes instead of an ideology that backs them, like for terrorism, it's the same. If there's anti-Semitism, I think you should really think about the political effects of qualifying them as hate crimes.
well. I mean, to what degree to what degree do you stop categorizing, or do you categorize everything? Like, for example, like for Luigi Mangione, like, do we categorize him as like a capitalist hater, or do we categorize like people who attack social? I mean, actually, I don't think we really hear that. But like,
what's his religion? What's his race? We need to know that first.
Well, that doesn't matter. He hates capitalists.
That doesn't matter
as well.
because he
How
hates
does it
CEOs and he
No.
killed someone.
No,
CEOs should be a protected class. Why aren't CEOs a protected class?
CEO lives matter.
No, we need to know his religion and race. It matters.
No, you don't.
Why does it matter for him?
You're completely missing the point.
Well, he's most likely an Italian Catholic. That's just
Okay.
Most likely is an
Carry on.
Italian Catholic.
What does economics teach us about terrorism and murder?
Nobody cares.
Also, Italian is in the race. Okay.
Really? I thought, according to you guys, economics is the all equation for everything.
Okay, so everybody's saying goodbye.
Bye, dummy! We're gonna have to clip that. It's a typical Issa room. It's a perfect example of a waste of time on a Sunday. That's it. There's nothing else. Just it gets even worse. All right, so we have approached now my reading moment where I'm going to read a book. Okay, this is Kabbalah and Thelema, Will and Love, Wisdom, with your friend Alan. What does economics teach us about murder and terrorism? Nothing. It doesn't teach us anything. Kick 'em! Can't have you around. I need to talk. I need my dopamine. How dare you interfere with my dopamine flow? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you disrupt my dopamine? Okay, everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Adrian Dittman Trolls. Oh, look at this. We got that camel nose looking motherfucker in here.
Get the QuickBooks mobile app. Simply snap photos of receipts, tap, and sort transactions automatically. Categorize business and personal transactions with a swipe. Take care of business with the QuickBooks mobile app, even on the go.
So let's talk about the benefits of one of nature's most nutrient-dense superfoods, sea moss. Sea moss, also known as Irish moss, is loaded with 92 of the 102 essential minerals your body needs to thrive. This includes key nutrients like iodine, magnesium, potassium, and calcium, which support everything from your thyroid function to bone health. One of the standout benefits of sea moss
I'm the cringiest! Cringe king! Oh, King Asmodeus wants to speak. Why would you want to speak to the cringiest man in Clown House, King Asmodeus?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, motherfucker. Why do you want to speak to me?
Why are you so upset, my friend?
I am very happy here. What are you talking about? I'm drinking a delicious beer mosa, topped with cinnamon.
Can I have a beer mosa?
First, if you can answer this riddle, is cinnamon a pepper or is cinnamon a sugar?
It's a pepper.
Why do you think it is a pepper?
Because it's very bitter. It's not sweet like a sugar.
Cinnamon is very sweet. What are you talking about? It is like a It is like a sugar.
Not without being processed.
Delicious. Delicious. Oh, we have Alan here.
Alan, what's wrong, my friend? Are you okay?
I'm good. What are you doing today?
I'm doing very good.
Good for you. I am so glad. I will give you another 10 seconds before I kick you to the place where you belong.
You can kick me as long as you want because it shows how weak you are.
Really? I think it might show how powerful I am.
If you say so.
Watch, I will make a demonstration of you. Kicked to the goo like a turd in the street. Okay, we're going to read from the Book of Wisdom or Folly by Aleister Crowley. I hope you enjoy this brief reading. This is called On Malign Fools, De Stultis Maligni. My son, There are afflictions many and woes many that come of the errors of men in respect of the will. But there is none greater than this, the interference of the busybody, for they make pretence to know a man's thought better than he doth himself, and to direct his will with more wisdom than he, and to make plans for his happiness. And of all these the worst is he that sacrificeth himself for the weal of his fellow. Oh, my good friend Ryan is here. Sea King Ryan is a man who appreciates intelligence and beauty. And of all these the worst is he that sacrificeth himself for the weal of his fellow. He that is foolish, that is so foolish as not to follow his own will, how shall he be so wise as to pursue that of another? If mine horse balk at a fence, should some varlet come behind him and strike at his hoofs? Nay, son, pursue thy path in peace, that thy brother beholding thee may take courage from thy bearing and comfort from his confidence that thou wilt not hinder him by thy superfluity of compassion. Let me not begin to tell thee of the mischiefs that I have seen here in Clown House, whose root was in kindness, whose flower was in self-sacrifice, and whose fruit in catastrophe. Verily, I think there should be no end thereof. Strike, rob, slay thy neighbor, but comfort him not unless he ask it of thee, and if he ask it, be wary. This is called an apology for his writings. How then, or apologia pro sui literi, how then sayest thou concerning this my counsel unto thee? I say, sooth, it is of my will to bring up this my wisdom from its silence into my conscious mind, that I may the more easily reflect thereon. Thou art but a pretext for my action and a focus for my light. Nevertheless, heed these my words, for they shall profit thee. Thou being of age, responsible in judgment, and free in the law of Thelema, thus thou mayst read or know, concur or no, as thou wilt. Have I not tutored thee in the way of the balance, or of antithesis or antithesis, showing thee the art of contradiction, whereby thou dost accept no word, save as the victor in thy mind over its opposites, nay more, as the child transcendental of a marriage of opposites? This book then shall serve thee but as a food for thy meditation, as a wine to excite thy mind to love and war. It shall be unto thee as a chariot to carry thee whither thou wilt, for I have seen in thee independence and sobriety of judgment, with that faculty most rare, most noble, to examine freely, neither obsequiae nor rebellious to authority.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Sing.
Discover the power of Wegovy. With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
I'm reducing my risk. Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with known heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk. Ask your prescriber about Wegovy. What if there was no galaxy far, far away, and there was no joy, and they never did assemble? What if every second didn't count, and he never did remember who he was? What if she never did step into the arena, and he didn't see more butts, and she never did let it go, and no one ever did get murdered in this building? Then that would really suck, wouldn't it? But hey, there is a galaxy far, far away, and there is joy, and they did assemble, and every second does count, and he did remember who he was, and she did step into the arena, and he did see more butts, and she did let it go. And best of all, a whole bunch of people did get murdered in this building.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
And aren't we lucky for that?
Miss